Hi friends, Steph here from Hofkissed. I'm back again today for another Fast and Fabulous Friday video. I am very sorry for missing it last week. If you saw my photo that I posted, I was buried deep in my craft room prepping for a show, and I have a couple more shows coming up. But the good news is that I do have at least the next 3 projects and videos ready to go for Fast and Fabulous Friday. So I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you're not familiar, every Friday I post a video around 10 a.m. I aim for, featuring a Fast and Fabulous project that I'm going to demonstrate. So today this is the project. I'll just move it closer because there is some gold shimmer here that we're going to do on today's project. All you have to do for a chance to win some happy mail, I posted that earlier this week also, is to leave me a comment. Wish me a happy Friday. Let me know what you thought about the video or the project that I'm demonstrating, and I will draw a winner to receive some happy mail. So let's get started. So this is the card I'm going to demonstrate today. I am in full-blown Christmas mood. Christmas creating for all of my shows. I actually start creating projects for Christmas in July. So about this time of year, I'm trying, getting a little bit over Christmas, although it's my favorite holiday. But when you've been creating projects since July, you're almost ready to move on, but not quite yet. This is a gray granite card base here. We're going to do it in landscape, so it's 5.5 by 4.25. I have a couple of pieces or several pieces here. This is a cherry cobbler layer here. This will measure 5.25 by 4, and then I have a piece of designer series paper from the Festive Farmhouse paper pack, and this will be 1/8 of an inch smaller. So let's see, what is that? I don't know off the top of my head. Oh, I shouldn't shoot videos late at night. Okay, anyway, so that's that. I have a circle here. This was cut from my layering circles, and I just have a bin. When I cut extra circles or whatever, I just have a bin of all different shapes of circles scalloped in all sorts of colors. So I happened to find that in here, but I did cut it with the layering circles framelits on the Big Shot, and then I embossed it with the woodland embossing folder. Okay, and then I have some pieces here, some burlap trim. I love this stuff with the red and white running through it, and a couple of other like little sequins here, and this other trim. This one, so the stamp set that I'm using today is Merry Christmas to All. It has coordinating dies, so they cut all sorts of words out here. So I cut Christmas out, but you get Merry and I think Happy and a couple of other ones. All right, so I'm just going to set some pieces aside here, and we will start a little bit of assembly. So I'm going to start here with my DSP layer, and I'm coming in with cherry cobbler ink, and this little swirly, oops, bring it on camera, Steph. Okay, this little swirly image here, and I'm just going to randomly stamp that. I like 3s, so I'm stamping in 3s. One down there, and one about there. Okay, and I'll put that aside. Oh, actually, I have to clean it because we're going to use that on the inside of the card. Give me a quick second here. We're going to do it in a different color, so I have to make sure I clean it now. Okay, then we can go ahead and assemble this. I'm just going to use my Fast Fuse adhesive. Now, this is my favorite adhesive. If you don't know, Stampin' Up! Retired it, and then they bought back a whole bunch of it. So it is currently, and I just ran out, I think. Thought that was going to happen. Okay. Anyway, so they just brought it back, and they have refills still on the clearance rack. So you can't get the cartridges anymore, but I do have some cartridges, empty cartridges. So if you wanted to still purchase Fast Fuse adhesive, let me know and I can put an order in for you, and then I will just gift you one of these containers here, so you can use Fast Fuse. Okay, so I've glued that to my cherry cobbler base, and then we're going to glue this to our card base. Did I say this was great granite? This is great granite. Okay, we'll just line that up. Fast Fuse is very permanent, so if you like the wiggle room of the Tombow multi-purpose, you might not like Fast Fuse, because once it's down, it's down. But that's a good thing too. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. So I'll just bring back this card. So I'm going to next do our layers here, and I'm just going to use Fast Fuse right on the card base to stick down these layers. Okay, and then I'll go over that one, and I'll put that one down, and then a little bit more. Whoop. It's very sticky. And we'll put our sequin trim down. Okay, next, let me look at the card here. Okay, we're going to stamp this little Mary here. I have a little strip of Whisper white paper. Move that to the side, and I'll just bring back my cherry cobbler again and ink that up and stamp it. And then we're going to flag the ends. So I just did that by hand. And the trick is to cut it about the middle, make a little slit, and then you know where the middle is, and you can come in from each end to make the little banner part. Okay, and same on the other side, up the middle, and it doesn't have to be exact. And we'll just flag the ends. All right, to move that out of the way. Now, to get some of this gold, let me show you also this here. So this was cut, this is the die here that I used, the Christmas. So what I did was, this was about, it would fit nicely. Oh, let me use the die. It would fit nicely on a piece of cardstock that was 5 by 1.5. So I cut my cardstock here, and then I used the adhesive strips. So you get a 12 by 12 sheet of adhesive strips. It is double-sided adhesive, and I just burnished one side here with my finger, or you can use a bone folder, or you can use like the edge of your scissors or a clear block or something like that. You just want to burnish the end, and then you're going to peel off the one side. So this is quite sticky here, and then I put that on the back, okay, and ran it through my Big Shot. Let me bring back the die. Ran it through my Big Shot. Okay, and I got then 2 pieces. I don't know where my other pieces were. Anyway, you have the negative cutout with Christmas, and then you get your Christmas. Okay, so this piece, I was actually going to show you my negative, but I don't know where it is. My space is still a little bit messy, but I might use this piece for another project. And then this is the one that we used for this project. And the beauty is, because it's a very fine cut here, that now it's like a sticker. So we're going to peel that off and then stick it, and you don't have to worry about getting adhesive everywhere. So I just wanted to share that trick. Okay, back to the card. So we're going to add, on screen. We're going to add some of this gold detail here onto the card. So to do that, I'm using the Vegas Gold Shimmer Paint and a sponge dauber. We're going to give this a little shake. We're going to open that up, and you might have seen this in another video. Now the cap is like my little palette here. So I'm dipping my sponge dauber right in there. I'm going to bring in my card, and I liked it just in both the corners. So I went a little bit deeper, like onto this part here, and down one side and across the top. And then I got a little bit more. Did the same thing at the bottom. Okay. Then I also did it on the little banner here. And a little bit goes a very long way with this shimmer paint. Okay, might need a little bit more on this one. I went all the way around. Now, funny story, this was all an afterthought when I originally designed the card. You might have heard me say before that sometimes I'm just designing and I'm actually gluing down the pieces. So I added all of these swirly things after everything was glued down. I went back and did all the gold after everything was glued down. Certainly that is not the way to do it, but sometimes that's how I design. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you. All right, and then for our Christmas cutout here, I'm just kind of brushing it here and there. There's no like exact way that I'm doing it. I'm just adding a little bit of gold here and there. Okay, I'm going to close that up now. Get rid of my sponge dauber, and we can finish assembling our card. So I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this circle. Now my goal for these Fast and Fabulous Friday videos is to keep it under about 15 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. So I see I'm getting quite close to 15, but I will finish up very quickly here. And I hope that you enjoy these videos. I don't want to go too quick because I like doing step by step. But I hope that they help you with your design or designing. Okay, for the Christmas. So here it's hanging a little bit off the edge. So I decided I was going to peel off the back and kind of rip the sticker and keep some of it in place. So I did from the H to the M about. And then that way, I don't know, maybe you want the rest of it to stick down. But because I popped up this circle, I didn't necessarily want these sticking down, but you might want that. Okay, let's see if I can do this on camera, this really tiny dot to the eye. Oh, I did it. All right, I'm going to stick that down. Of course, you can put like a little jewel there or something. That would probably look nice also. Okay, coming back in with a couple more dimensionals here. And peeling that off. And I'm going to end it there for the front of my card. But I will show you what I did on the inside here. I just used a couple of more stamps from the same stamp set. In the same colors, gray granite and cherry cobbler, and I just put a strip down the side there. Finishes off the inside of the card nicely and leaves you just a little bit of room to write a little message. So there we go. That's what I have for you today for my Fast and Fabulous Friday video. Thanks for tuning in, whether you watched it as soon as I posted it or throughout the weekend. I hope you had a fabulous weekend. Leave me a comment and I will draw a winner for some Happy Mail. So thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Bye.